Hello, this is Indigo. We're back again with another video tutorial, all about useful tips and tricks that can help you win more gunfights, whether you are playing with a team or just solo. Let's start with the first tip. Tip number 1, find your own sensitivity. Having the right sensitivity is very important, as it affects your aim and movement, and overall gameplay performance. I highly suggest you avoid copying other people's sensitivity. Sensitivity varies from person to person, so if you are having sensitivity problems, I have uploaded a video on my channel that will guide you to find your own sensitivity. I have also uploaded a video about the basic settings, movement guide, and ways on how to improve your aim. Next is head layout. This is currently what my control layout looks like. I will make a separate video soon on how to build your head from scratch, as well as a guide on how to transition to a 4-finger claw layout or more. Next on the list is situational awareness. Having constant awareness of your surroundings is an essential factor for your survival. That's why it's important to take note of the various indicators, like the footstep and gunshot indicators. These indicators will serve as a guide to pinpoint the location of your enemies. Let's use these indicators as an example. This footstep indicator with an arrowhead pointing upwards means that there's an enemy above you. Indicators with no arrowhead means that your enemy is on the same floor as you. You should also take note of the colors of these indicators, as it will help you determine the distance between you and your enemy. It will turn to red if your enemy is very close to you, orange if it's somewhat close, and yellow if it's a bit far or in mid-range. By looking at the colors, you will know what weapons you should use. If it's red or orange, it's better to use an SMG or shotgun. If it's yellow, then assault rifles are the safer choice. There are also times when you can hear footsteps, and there's no indicator showing up. This just means that the indicators will only show up at a certain range or distance. That's why I highly suggest that you wear headphones. Next on the list is map awareness. Good map awareness provides a lot of benefits. It's important for positioning. It also provides information about the location of the next zone. Maximize the UAV. It will give you the location of your enemies on the map. Next on the list is weapon choice. Knowing the right weapon to use greatly affects the outcome of a gunfight. If it's a close-range fight, SMGs and shotguns would be a better option. With their high hip-fire accuracy, fast ADS speed, and high fire rate, these guns will definitely give you an advantage in close-quarter combat. For long-range gunfights, assault rifles would be the obvious choice, and also sniper rifles if you have good aim. This is a common knowledge in every FPS game, but there are still some players who don't know how to utilize their weapons to its full potential. Just like in this clip. For close-range gunfights, I highly recommend the P90 and MP5, while SCAR and AK for mid-range to long-range gunfights. These are my loadout attachments. Next on the list is trigger discipline. I have talked about this in my previous video, and its importance in winning a gunfight. Good trigger discipline ensures that you only fire when you have a clear shot, reducing wasted ammunition, and increases the likelihood for your shots to land. This will also help you survive prolonged gunfights, especially in close-range combat. This is a very essential skill, aside from having good movement as well as in aiming. This is what I observed from the gameplay of skilled players, like TZen and Waller FPS. Next are the important things that you need to buy in the shop. First is your loadout. Buying your loadout in the shop can be a wise decision because it's much cheaper than calling an airdrop. But if you are familiar with your teammates, it's much better if you guys would just buy 2 airdrops. Next is Evo Energy. If you have extra cash, it's much better if you level up your armor as much as possible. The sooner the better. Other things that you need to carry are inhalers and smoke grenades. I always buy inhalers whenever I have the chance. Inhalers can be very useful in intense situations. Smoke grenades are also important. I'll show you a clip later. Next is map selection. There are only 2 options for the map: Deserted Valley and Shutter Island. If you like an intense gameplay and tryhard enemies, then by all means go to Shutter Island and suffer. Last but not the least is decision making. Effective decision making helps players choose the best strategies and positions, enhancing tactical advantage over their enemies. The only way to enhance your decision making is through experience. In this clip, I made a mistake. I jumped in because I thought there were only 2 enemies. I was not expecting that they were a full squad. Smoke grenades are very useful in these kinds of situations. Making the right decisions can significantly increase a player's chances of survival, such as knowing when to engage or retreat from a fight. First thing that you should do is to remain calm. Explore your options. Since I was dealing with a squad, I tried to isolate them and pick them off one by one. However, his other teammates were very close, so I decided to escape. Zero's passive skill really helped me escape in this situation. This striker will move much faster when using a melee weapon. You should also pick a striker based on your playstyle. If you like to be aggressive, then Emma, Nova and Zero are better options. If you want a striker that has a balanced offense and defense capabilities, then go for Ran, Ethan, Nacho and Hank. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos and tutorials. Until then, see you on the next video. Peace.